To see everything that happened to me regarding my experience with this doctor in this medical practice, you can see my documentation at YouTube channel My Medical Nightmare. Alright, San Francisco, California based ABC Channel 7 KGO TV has a piece on another outrageous scam that AFC Urgent Care American Family Care has been caught trying to pull off on patients and customers. Despite a restraining order being in place to prevent a Newark urgent care from charging patients for COVID-19 tests, which it advertises free, one patient says he recently received a call threatening to take him to collections. This is an update to a video I put up back in February 2025. KGO discovered that patients were receiving bills for up to $1,000 for these tests done in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic. In February, an Alameda County Superior Court judge issued a temporary restraining order precluding this AFC Urgent Care from billing patients for these tests. You can read and see their news report at their website. My own analysis of this: if there are calls going out in violation of the restraining order, then most likely somebody is being paid to make those phone calls. I think AFC Urgent Care, American Family Care, they need to take a look at their franchise agreement with this location in California immediately. As you'll hear in this video, AFC does enough spurious and shady business to overwhelm itself with many problems, and they definitely don't need another one. My own issues with American Family Care, AFC Urgent Care, are still outstanding and unresolved as of April 18th, 2025. My own opinion on AFC is this is one of the worst medical practices in the United States of America. It needs to be investigated at all jurisdictional levels. A lot of these cases, these are slam dunk, open and shut matters. I cannot comprehend how a practice like AFC can operate and keep its doors open anywhere in the USA. And it says here, American Family Care, AFC Urgent Care, was founded in 1982. And as of 2025, they claim to have 400 walk-in clinics. They generate more than $1 billion in system-wide sales annually, 3,500 highly trained healthcare professionals treating over 4 million patients each year. The truth is, American Family Care is a very troubled company, and there are many, many people in the Birmingham, Alabama area and beyond who have unresolved, outstanding issues and complaints with AFC Urgent Care. There are apparently a lot of people looking at the corrupt business practices of American Family Care, AFC Urgent Care, and their partners across the United States. I'll go into my own details on what happened to me as a patient customer at an AFC near Birmingham, Alabama in 2019. I attempted to contact Randy Johansson regarding my own issues. My phone call was never returned. If you look at my situation and what happened to me, what you'll see again and again is current medical providers and practitioners around Birmingham, Alabama, they choose quantity of patients and potential sources of money and income over quality. And by doing so, they overlook potentially life-threatening injuries, for example. They don't give the proper amount of attention to each and individual customer and patient. And this is a big problem that needs to be reversed in the United States of America. We need further healthcare reform. And here's yet another example of the bad way in which AFC Urgent Care, American Family Care chooses to engage in their business. Back in May 2022, I tried to contact this doctor whose name appeared on the top of medical records that I requested from American Family Care. And this was in regards to a misdiagnosed x-ray of my skull that I had done in 2019. Blake Thomas, MD's name, appears here as supervising the nurse that facilitated the x-ray in the AFC clinic. This is Kimberly Kelly, and he should have also been checking over the work of radiologist Dr. Anna Maria Eknick, MD DABR, which the x-ray was outsourced to through Xperity. You call the phone number under this doctor's name on the radiologist report, it leads to Xperity. This doctor and subsequently the nurse told me I had no injuries appear in this x-ray. I'll put the actual images in this video so you can see the truth regarding this matter. I have around a 3-inch in diameter translucent oval here. This is visible in a standard x-ray. No contrast was used in this scan. Subsequently, I discovered in further MRI and CT that I had broken the underside of my skull. And the translucent oval that you can see in the AFC and Xperity x-ray, this shows up as infection surrounding the main wound. I tried to contact this doctor to get this x-ray scan looked at again because I paid $175 for this visit and I got a misdiagnosis here. This is not helpful if you're a medical patient seeking treatment with doctors and nurses, in this case licensed in the state of Alabama. I found that this doctor was located at the American Family Care Clinic in Cabo Village off Highway 280 in Birmingham. I tried to call this doctor's office. It was then that I found out by talking to the receptionist. Every individual that worked in this location that I spoke with, they used a nickname, a false name, or a pseudonym. In trying to reach Dr. Blake Thomas, MD, I was put in touch with an individual who identified himself as the office manager of this clinic, and he went by the name Sadler, Saddler. I later found out after my call with this office manager that I was in fact speaking with the state of Alabama licensed medical doctor Christopher Blake Thomas, who I was trying to reach in the first place. So he gave a false name. And I found this out very simply. You can hear my recorded calls with this individual. And Dr. Blake Thomas gave a television interview with Birmingham, Alabama, TV station WVTM Channel 13. Listen to the two voices, and they are identical. I believe that a medical doctor identifying himself under a pseudonym is against the law in Alabama, and possibly other jurisdictions as well. This is a type of fraud. I'm not very happy about my experience dealing with this individual. Yeah, and trying to get that x-ray and the misdiagnosis looked at again, the office manager, again, a false identity that this doctor was using, he told me that he could do nothing to help me fix the situation. No refund of my $175. He wouldn't go to the medical doctor or Xperity and have this situation looked at or reversed. He told me on the phone, you can hear this recorded, there's nothing he was going to be able to do to help me fix this situation. And this is real bad news because that injury that I had, I almost died from in 2019. This is totally unacceptable as a medical patient. AFC as well, I contacted. They would not help me with this situation. I talked to Xperity. They would not help me fix this situation or correct this. And basically, I was ripped off as a customer and a medical patient. I went to the Alabama Board of Medical Examiners and filed complaints in this situation. They would do nothing to help me with their oversight. Totally useless. They're lazy. No doctor worth their salt should work for this place.